All right, this is our second grade homework and practice for lesson 3-6, using compensation. So here's another look. You can use compensation to make numbers that are easy to add mentally. That means numbers that are close to 5, ending in 5 or 0, groups of 5 and 10. Use compensation to find 47 plus 28. So you can give 3 to 47 to make 50, right here, 47 plus 3 equals 50, and give 2 to 28 to make 30. 28 plus 2 equals 30. Then it is easy to add in your head. 50 plus 30 is 80. You added 3 plus 2 equals 5, so subtract 5 from 80 to find your answer. So see, we added 5 here, and then we subtracted 5 there. And you can count back from 5 from 80 to check your answer. So you can go 80, 79, 78, 76, 75, 76, 75. But we learned it a little bit different in our lesson. So what I'm going to have you do is whatever you add on one side, you're going to subtract on the other, because it's a little bit easier to do it from the beginning. So this is just another strategy you can use, but we're not going to do that as we actually do our homework. So we have 26 plus 6. And again, you can choose what side you want to do this with. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That will get me up to 30. I'm going to add 4 to 26 to get a sum of 30. But whatever I add on one side, I need to subtract from the other. Okay, let's see, subtract 4. So 6 minus 4 is 2. 30 plus 2, see how much easier this is to add? 30 plus 2 is 32, and our sum up here is going to be exactly the same, because we're just moving the numbers around just a little bit. Whatever you add to one side, we subtract from the other. Okay, 17 plus 19. 19 is really close to 20. I'm going to go ahead and add plus 1. 19 plus 1 is 20. Now, whatever I add to one side, I need to subtract from the other. Minus 1. 17 minus 1 is 16. And look how much easier it is for us to add this in our head. 16 plus 20 is going to be, now we can do it a couple of different ways. We can do the ones place first. 6 plus 0 is 6. And one group of 10 plus 2 groups of 10 is 3 groups of 10, so 36. So our sum will be the same up here as well. All right, let's take a look at this. 39 plus 54 equals. 39 is so close to 40. 39 plus 1 is 40. So I'm going to go ahead and go plus 1. 39 plus 1 is 40. Now, if I add on one side, remember I have to subtract on the other. Minus 1. 54 minus 1 is 53. Now take a look at this. 0 plus 3 is 3 in our ones place. 4 plus 5 is 9 in our tens place. So we get a sum of 93. And again, be sure to pause the video as you go through if you need a little bit more time. All right, let's take a look here on the back side. All right, use compensation to make numbers that are easier to add. Then solve, show your work. So again, we're doing exactly the same thing. And I'm looking for numbers that'll get us closer to groups of 10 or groups of 5. So it's easier for me to think about it in my head and solve it. See, 20, I'm going to go over to 18. 18 I know is close to 20. 18, 19, 20. So I'm going to add 2 to 18 to get it to 20. And if I add to one side, I need to subtract from the other. So 24 minus 2 is 22. Now look at how much easier this is to add. 22, 32, 42. 42 is going to be our sum for both of these. All right, so let's see, 25 and 27. Again, you can choose whatever strategy you'd like to do. I am going to add 5. 25 plus 5 will get me to 30. So if I add on one side, I need to subtract the same amount on the other. So 27 minus 5 is going to be 22. Now take a look at this. This is 22. I'm going to start here with the number that doesn't have a 0 in the ones place. And I'm going to add up 30, 3 groups of 10, 22, 32, 42, 52. 52. So I know my sum is 52. All right, let's take a look at number 6. 43 and 32. 32 is so close to 30, so I'm going to subtract 2. 32 minus 2 is 30. And if I subtract 2 over here, I need to add 2 over here. And 43 plus 2 is 45. So 45 plus 30, well, I'm going to do, that's 3 groups of 10. 45, 55, 65, 75. So that equals 75. Both sums are 75. Sorry about that. My pen moved a little bit. Okay, number 7. Use compensation to solve. Show your work. So let's take a look at this. You know I love my word problems. Wendy found 13 bugs and Wally found 27 bugs. How many bugs did they find in all? So let's do our equation, our math sentence. 13 plus 27 equals what? So let's see. There's a couple different ways we could do this. 27 is close to 30. 27, 28, 29, 30. So I'm going to add 3 over here to get that to 30. But if I add on one side, I need to subtract on the other. So 13 minus 3 is 10. So 10 plus 30, look how easy that is. 10 plus 30 is 40. So they found a total of 40 bugs. So again, this is just another strategy we can use to solve our math problems. All right, higher order thinking. This means our brain is going to be exercising hard. Okay, use compensation to write 3 different equations with the same sum as 38 plus 16, then solve. So what I need to do is take a look at this, the same sum. So I can do, let's see, if I add 2 to one side and subtract 2 to the other, this could give us our first equation. 38 plus 2 is 40, and 16 minus 2 is 14. 40 plus 14 is 54. Now, let's see if I add 4 on this side. 16 plus 4 is 20, and 38 minus 4 is going to be 34. So our sum would be 54. Now, this gives us 3 different numbers. I'm going to look at this equation right above. Take a look at what I'm going to do. 20 can be 10 plus 10, right? And then I'm going to add 34 and get a total of 54. So we won't have questions like this on the test. It's way too tricky. But it's just a different way to look at how we can solve number problems in our head. Okay, let's take a look at number 9, our assessment, which is equal to 14 plus 8. Choose all that apply. So what you're going to need to do first is get the answers to all 4 of these. And 14 plus 8. So let's figure out what 14 plus 8 is. I know if I add 2 to 8, that'll get me to 10. And 14 minus 2 is 12. So I'm going to add those together. 12 plus 10 equals 22. So my goal is to find all of these numbers over here that are equal to 22. So I'm going to have you pause the video and then come back and check it. Okay? All right. Let's take a look at this. 12 plus 6 is 18. Is that the same as 22? Nope. 12 plus 10. Yep, that equals 22. 10 plus 12. Yep, that equals 22. And then let's take a look at this one. 14 plus 4 plus 8. I'm going to combine 4 plus 8 into 12. And that's the same as our number above. 10 plus 12, 10 plus 12. So I know that is also going to have the same sum. All right, here's another assessment. Whew, they're working us hard today. Is the amount equal to 26 plus 16? So let's take a look at that. We need to add 26 plus 16. You can use compensation if you'd like to, or you can just add a cross, but I'm going to go and do a little compensation. 26 plus 16. I'm going to add 4 on this side to get it to 20, and I'm going to subtract 4 to get that to 22. So, oh, take a look at this. It's pretty close. 22 plus 20 is going to give us a sum of 42. So our goal is to find out which ones over here equal 42. Well, take a look at this. 30 plus 10 is 40, plus 2 is 42. So we know that is correct. Okay, 30 plus 12. Well, I can just take a look at that. 3 groups of 10 plus 1 group of 10 is 4. 0 plus 2 is 2. So I know that's going to be the same. Now take a look at this. If I just look at the numbers in the ones place, 0 and 5, that's going to give us 45 as a sum. Is 45 42? No. And let's take a look at this one. 20 plus 22. Well, I can just add that mentally in my head. That's going to be 42. So that is the answer of yes. All right, great job, everybody.